Greetings, friends and compatriots. So, I promised a little bit of a look at the water realm, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. As you can see, we're starting off in the drone headquarters, which is a little bit different. This is an asset that I pulled almost directly from the first version of the water realm, and it works great. It's just already built right. So I redid the ramp a little bit, and I gave it a wheel of power, which I animated as well, as you can see there. And so without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, the first thing that you're going to notice is different is that it's a lot darker. You can't see anything. And from an interior standpoint, you don't know where you are. Just completely and totally dark. And to speed things up a little bit, let's turn on our jets and press us down onto the platform. That's the other thing, these lights turn on as you get closer, which was something that I implemented previously in the water realm that I've got on the workshop right now, but it's new for anybody who hasn't played the actual water realm and who's only seen the video on my channel. Alright, so once you touch down, go towards the center, and there's the bubble, and there's the opening there. And I've completely redesigned the tubes and the scale of them, how they look in proportion to the rest of the map. And if you'll look to our right, you'll see a little fish model that I've designed and animated. And I've redone that first bit a little bit, the first cutaway. In the movie, there was only one, so I took out all the other ones. And I stretched it. I stretched the track a lot. As you can see, I added a little bit of environment too. I redid that. And up ahead, there's going to be a fork. There's Vert's path, and then there's the path that goes up toward the surface. The path that goes up toward the surface, of course, being the more complicated, you know, and the more colorful route. I haven't got that done yet. As you can see, it just kind of, yeah, it fades out. But Vert's path is done in its entirety, and that's mostly because it's a lot shorter. As you can see, the ambience changes when you get down further. See some of the track up above, and as you go on, there's more rocks and environment. So at this point, it's just driving, kind of a scenic environment. I may eventually increase the strength of the headlights just to give it more ambience. Some coral and some rock or sand. And then the part with the hyperpod I have also changed. It's coming up here. Like I said, I've made it a lot bigger. I've stretched it out a lot. And right here, it's like a little ship in the bottle type area. And here's the hyperpod. Now I've completely redesigned the hyperpod from the one in the show. You can't really see it because the lighting isn't great, but you get in, the front closes and the wheels start spinning. Now, as of yet, you can't animate something that's got splines, and for all the tubes for the engine, I used a bunch of splines. As you can see, I think it looks pretty good there, but I can't animate that along the track path, so right now that's just kind of a decoration. And what I've got going is I put a lot of boosters on this part of the track to make your journey to the surface, even though it is a long one, a lot faster. And the surface I've left more or less untouched, except for, as you'll see when we get up, I've changed the vine here to now be sideless, which makes it a lot more difficult to stay on the track. The rest of the above ground portion I've kept the same because it's already as movie accurate as I'd like to keep it, as I'd like to make it. So one thing I have added though is I've completely redesigned the end portal. As you can see, it looks a lot better now. It's even got an animation that starts every now and again, right there at the end. But it's not linked to the exit yet, so this is where my tour ends. So leave any feedback in the comments, and once it's done, I'll upload a full playthrough video. Alright, thanks.